database for Family Tree Maker works. It's not the most obvious program to use. Let's see here. We're actually recording this live so that he can get some bearings and navigate the program. The UI does not seem to be very conducive to an average user. So his database on one side of the family seems to be 238. So I just opened it up in my Chris Tech Guy backup. So what we want to do is File. If we want to create a new backup, we do the backup, and then this is where if we choose, we can change the file name. And by default, it's going to save it in the document/family tree maker. And then if we just hit OK, it'll replace what we've already done. And now here it's telling us, hey, do you want to change the file, because the file name is not changed. Okay, so if we click OK, there. So now it's just created a new file. So to open that file, we close out the program like we never opened it. Let's try this again. We're going to open up Family Tree Maker 2019. Okay, there's our, oh, it's remembering the last database we opened. So we didn't have to manually open up the Zaylor side of your family.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. So from here, File, Backup. You want to make sure you do this every time you turn your computer off. Your machine's already set up to back up to the cloud, so you're
Right.
fine. But this is, if you ever want to get rid of my name, customize this file type, whatever, hit OK, and it'll save it to this directory, Documents, Family Tree Maker. And then I would also recommend backing up to a
Right.
physical hard drive.
Yeah.
But you do at the very least have your OneDrive backing up the whole computer. So, here we go. Click OK. The file name, Chris Tech Guy Backup Zaylor, and then today's date already exists. Would you like to overwrite it? And that's what that says. Click yes. And even though we didn't add or remove data, it's now been physically replaced. Is your battery dead? Oh no, it just went to sleep. Got it. Click OK. Good. Okay. So we can try this again. If we open up a file, that's interesting. Before it wasn't asking us, or it wasn't saving the default family tree. Okay, so yeah, so now let's just say we want to go to the other family. If we go to Open, now let's just say we're going to go to Sorensen, your bigger family tree. Yes, backup made, good. So we have to convert this one too. That was part of our problem. Good. And now this has 503 family members, so you've got at least twice the effort here. So if we want to do this, let's just do this because we opened it today. Let's just reference it, something that you're familiar with. Let's go back up. You want to call this something today? Well, it's going to be dated.
Okay. That is today's date.
That is today's date. Good, the 28th. Good. So now when we save it, you'll have today's date tied to it. Good, 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 good. Yes. Good. So now you have a record of today's date backed up on both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I start over,
Yeah.
it'll show up.
Yes.
up
Yes.
here. So I
Yes.
just click it. I don't have to go through anything else.
Part of our issue is that those databases were never updated when you installed 2019, so you probably have, what, a 2016, 17, or 18 version?
Older.
Okay, well, that's the point.
Like 14.
Okay, well, then that's literally the point. So, the original databases, we were having trouble finding the other side of the family because they were there. It was not a corrupt database. It was an illegible database because the newer 2019
Right.
didn't know how to read it. And I was being
Okay.
conservative
Got it.
and not changing
Yeah.
file types or things.
Right, I got it.
So now that it's been upgraded, now the old database has been upgraded and in line with the 2019 version. So there. Okay. This program's not terribly obvious. So
Okay.
there we go. I think we've fixed that. Good. Okay, so now I want to just do one thing. You do have a pending update. Let's get that taken care of. There's basic maintenance.
Was that Windows?
Yes. It's a minor update. But I know if you're not an enthusiast, you're not going to bother. It's like not getting your oil changed every 3,000 miles. If you're not a car mechanic, you're going to let it go a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay, this may take some time, so why
Yeah.
don't you do whatever you want.
That's
I'll
it.
just-
I'm only here for you. I'm doing my. It's been a really slow week, so
it's
Yeah, this will be done in a second.
Oh, okay.
It's a minimal update.
I see, yeah.
It's just a maintenance update.
Sometimes they go long.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, sometimes they do if you take forever.
Yeah.
EnviroScape, did you just buy a new Mac? Do you need me to help you set it up, or did you do that already? Good, you were due. That thing you had was like 12 years old. He's in my chat right here.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I think it's restarting. There we go. Not the most accurate of cameras. It shows up orange there. It's red here. Alrighty.
You'll probably have to sign in again.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, you mean for here? Yeah.
Right.
It looks like it's doing a Windows update. I'm not used to the way. Yeah, see, it's finishing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought it was already done. Did we? I didn't even check the battery health on this thing. Is it plugged in?
No, I didn't. Well, it's in the car.
All right.
I didn't bring it in because I thought it was just going to be a short
Yeah.
session.
Well, that was a quick
I don't know how long.
half hour.
It's,
What time did you get here?
well, like just after 1.
Yeah. Oh, almost an hour. All right.
Right.
Yeah, these updates help with reliability. So even though you might not be an enthusiast or care about features, that's going to help you stay more reliable.
Mm-hmm. This is set for automatic update.
Yeah, but it's a laptop, and if it's set up to happen at 3 a.m., it's not going to happen because the machine's off at that hour. So you have to manually push them at that point.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why it gets frustrating. If you're not an enthusiast, it's easy for them to get backlogged.
Yep.
And yeah.
So this Western Digital backs up at noon every day.
That's fine, but it has to be on at noon if that's what you
Right.
told it to do.
That's why I have it at noon.
Good.
Because it's always on at
But
noon.
yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those backups because those automatic backups mean you can't pillage or pluck data out of those images. They're major images that expect you to go through a procedure to extract. That's why I personally like the manual backup. You just grab the documents folder and you drag it over.
Hmm.
That's far more easy to understand because that way you have a drag and drop a recovery method. You can grab that backup that you stuck on that USB drive,
Yeah, right.
pluck it. Yeah. Yeah, good. So this is only 86% done, and then I think we'll be good. Yeah. So this thing, I'm going to film putting that together too. His motherboard or CPU is probably bad, so I'm going to point the camera at the work there too. That's what I'm up to.
Of course, this is all new for me.
It's all right. Most people don't film themselves live on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I got catenary collections over here. I got a collection of catenaries over there, and it's all functional.
Yeah.
XLR cables over there, Ethernet cables over there, HDMI cables over there. Yeah,
So,
power cables over there.
So is this still recording to YouTube?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then everyone like him on Viruscape, he's a customer. He's alive on the chat. He's basically saying he bought a new computer. So there we are. Good. Now it's restarted. There we go.
Oops. Oh, can you?
Oh, are you not? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, here. Sorry. Let me take the camera off. Hello, everyone. All right. Go ahead and just try it one more time.
Well,
Yeah, when this logs in. Hold on. It's logging in. Probably finishing that update that it just did.
oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, normally it goes in faster. It's because it's actually finishing of this update, and that's why it's taking a minute or two longer. Almost there. There we are. There. Go ahead and try it while we're here.
Oops, it's still.
Yeah, it's still loading. That update is finishing its thing. Okay, go ahead. Let me move this out of the way. Yeah, try not to move it when you double click. There you go.
Yes, that's a bad habit of mine.
Well, you can slow down the click on the mouse cursor, because if you have it sensitive enough to where it zooms off real quick. Yeah, okay, cool. So it's the last database we opened had the 503 database. Click on, where are we? What did we just click on? Click on this new tree tab. There, okay, good. Oh, okay, so we got it. Okay, so this is how this works. It's keeping a history of all the backups. So these are the timestamps for every file we've opened in the last hour. It didn't operate that way before.
Okay.
There.